Hey guys, Happy New Year coming up. Yay. So hopefully many of you have been in contact with a suitor or two, maybe even hit the jackpot with your masculine. If so, please let us know in the comments below. We're so happy for you. That is incredible. Yay. Okay, so for those of you who are still looking for answers or wanting to know what's going on with the collective of those who are in separation, we are going to explore that today. All right, so just feeling into it. Okay, they want me to use like the regular tarot this week. Oh, they said use the regular tarot for the girls and then use the Morgan Greer for the guys. Aren't you special? Oh, some of my cards got turned around here. All right, stack those up for a minute. I should have done this beforehand. Let me pause. All right. Sorry about that. See, I'm still doing it. I'm still not totally done. All right. All right. So I really like using these zodiac reading cards. So I'm going to do that. All right. So Spirit, please let us know. Where are the feminines this week? The first week of January. All right, time to get all ready for getting in shape again. For those of you who are drinking and overeating from stressing out or whatever else, it's time to snip, snap, snip, snap into shape. Feminines, here we are. Moon in Aquarius, free spirit, look at you. Mid-December, we had this for the masculines. So, yay, good for you guys. Wow, look at you all victorious, girls. So, let's see, your inner wild child awakens. Are we feeling a bit rebellious, perhaps? Let's see, 23. All right. You see yourself or someone close as a free spirit. An innovative mindset will provide a feeling of strength, but may alienate you from the mainstream if you follow ideas that are excessively left field. Are your ideas creating a rift with those you love? If so, avoid feeling ostracized or alienated by integrating your sense of freedom and independence with your love of those close to you. If your need for freedom or spontaneity tends to land you in hot water emotionally, this is the time to reevaluate what's most important in being a free spirit or being with those you love. Choose your path carefully as new opportunities will arise, or I feel have arisen, especially in your personal life. Your emotions may be unpredictable, so take the time to get in touch with your true feelings. This is the card of astrology, technology, and interest in the esoteric. Activities in these areas will blossom and seem fulfilling in many ways. Combine your inventiveness and your ingenuity with practicalities, and you could see an inspiring and inspirational phase of project through with tangible results. You are an aware and conscious member of your community, and your quirkiness can be an attractive element. However, it's vital to remain dependable while also independent, or your sincerity may be brought into question. Trust in your connection with spirit. This will lead you towards fruitful and abundant activities. A period of unrest and upheaval will lead to a better circumstance. Go with new opportunities as they will broaden your mind and add to your learning curve, as long as they appeal to your curiosity and resonate on a deeper level. Some of you feel like are going to be expanding on your life purpose, like introducing more of the esoteric. So, good, cool. Let me see what else I can feel about that. I feel high priestess energy. You might want to look that up in Google. High priestess, T-A-R-O-T, tarot. Because you're coming into that, trusting, that knowingness, the leaning on. Oh, I just heard leaning on the everlasting arms. It's really you're going to be leaning on your intuition, leaning on God source energy or God, whatever you want to call your guidance that's on the other side. You're going to be leaning on that more. So we're going to look at some tarot for you. Okay. Oops, I almost did Morgan Greer for her. We don't want to do that. Where are the feminines that are in separation coming from at this time? Like, where are they? Those that are watching my channel that resonate with that Aquarius message. Who are becoming a free spirit. I feel like there are just, oh, wow. Some of you have totally come into union. Why would you be in the mix? Well, because you're still in separation. You're still technically in separation. It's like some of you that are included in this mix are people who have come into union, but you guys are still living separate for now. Until you come together, you might still be watching these videos to get kind of spotted on how to really come together and integrate your lives together. So cool. Okay, well, welcome. And I feel like some of you are like recreating yourself, like you're feeling like empowered and excited about having talked to your masculine, or maybe this doesn't even matter whether he's come into your life or not. It just feels like a fresh new energy of like reinventing yourself and being excited to start anew and expand yourself and to integrate even more things that you hadn't before. And you're realizing your worth. You know, maybe you did have all those suitors come forward and you're like, damn, I'm really a catch. You know, I'm really awesome. I'm really worth something. Ooh, things going forward very, very quickly for you. Yeah, so good for you guys. All right, stepping into your power. If you haven't seen that video that I did on that, definitely watch that. It's called Stepping into Your Power. It's for the feminines. Becoming Empress energy. Becoming mature, grounded, emotionally intelligent. And then going forward very quickly into your future. Getting some kind of an offer coming up. Getting communication, heartfelt expression. I feel like reciprocation, finally, gosh. I feel like a lot of you guys are actually going to start talking to your masculine on a regular basis. All right, let's see. 10 of Pentacles off the bat in your brain. The sun is in your heart. Knight of Wands in your actions. 7 of Wands in your overall space. Knight of Swords in the future. Damn. Oh my Lord. I would say your masculine definitely came through for you. Wow. Whoa. Okay. You still might be trying to choose between your masculine and someone else. Oh, gosh. Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lordy. Oh, not again. No. All right. Well, girls or boys who are the feminines, you're really wanting to, you're trying to find your place in this world and with who that is with. And you're defending off anybody who you don't feel is the one for you. You are, maybe you're feeling defensive against any of these guys who are withholding from you. As you should, especially if they're still withholding from you. It's like, forget that. So you're wanting to build a solid foundation with that person that you feel really comfortable with, that you feel like you can really be yourself with. That's beautiful. You have clarity. You're coming into clarity because you can't get this person off of your mind. Maybe he did come in and he talked to you, and maybe you guys did have a thing that was very passionate. It made you feel like, that his love for you maybe made you realize your own love for yourself to help you discover your self-worth. But anyway, you feel victorious. And you feel clear about this. The star card, of course. And the happy family, the dream come true. This is what's on your mind right now. And you're clear. You have clarity about that. I think you know. I think you know where your home is. You know where your heart is. This is long-term retirement and fulfillment, like having everything you've ever wanted. And I mean everything. This is the card about like having the absolute ultimate dream come true. Along with the star card, so this could be with a star, with a celebrity. It could be just somebody you feel very, very hopeful. Like this is your ultimate wish fulfillment here. Like this is like, wow. Like this person makes you feel like safe and vulnerable and really giddy and happy about what's to come. And it's this. They're making you wake up every morning feeling like the luckiest girl in the world, like Orphan Annie when she got to Daddy Warbucks' house mansion. Like, oh my gosh, I really am the luckiest person, the most blessed person in the whole world. How did I get so lucky? I can't believe, all of that. She feels really giddy like a little kid in her heart. She's gained some perspective by going inside for inner wisdom. Maybe she's been enlightened as to some of these secrets some of those suitors that were holding back from her, and it helped. She was like all wise and balanced about it. Good for you guys. She was like, let me know your secrets. Yes, let me take a look at how that, applies in my world, and let me, like, with wisdom, assess the situation. She did that, stayed balanced. Her inner knowingness was like screaming to her who this was, who the right person was or is. And she can't stop thinking about that sweet connection she has with that person. It makes her feel like a little kid again, all excited and giddy. She's looking at things differently. She's feeling enlightened. She's feeling really intuitively in touch. That's going on in her heart. Interactions. She might have two guys here, and they want to go in two different directions. They could be two different dreams come true. They could be like two different stars. They could be like one of these guys wants to go this direction, and he's all bold and courageous. Let's go this way. This is the life that you should have, is with me. This one's like, but I bear my heart and my soul. You should come with me. I am more pure. I have my heart on my sleeve. And this one's like, yeah, but I'm bold and courageous, and I want to go for an adventure. So she's having to like figure out who she needs to defend herself with and who she needs to hold on to with these guys. And then she ultimately has to cut one of them out, lay down that burden, and become single from one person and race into communication and truth with the other one. This could be travel too. She may be feeling abundant. She may be feeling, she's feeling victorious. She's feeling really good about herself. She's like built her empire, and she's got, these offers. These offers. Could be one guy coming through boldly and courageously with his heart on his sleeve, who's become single, who's spoken his truth to her, laid down a burden of maybe the karmic or something, and he's coming in boldly and courageously to come get her and to start this happy future. But we are reading her energy, so she's freeing herself. It looks to me like she's freeing herself of someone and going with another one. So maybe she started seeing two people over the holidays, and she's choosing one. Because over here you have her kicking the karmic person to the curb. She figures out who that is. She figures out who this person is that she needs to let go of. She transforms the situation through a breakup. And she doesn't procrastinate any longer on this. She's like, I know who I want to be with, and I'm going to charge forward with that one. She also wants a brand new life. She wants a do-over. She's really healed a lot, I think, from past relationships, and maybe this situation was supposed to happen so that she could really, really know what she wants, and feel really confident and feel really good about going into this new beginning. She's gone through a major transformation, and her life is not going to be what it was ever again as a result of this. She prayed, she had faith, and now her prayers are being answered. Interesting. So I'm going to pull some fortune cards. All right. What does Spirit want to say to the feminine about this? Dragonfly, have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to Spirit, you guys. Have confidence in it. You know who you want now. So go confidently forward with that person. Congratulations. That's awesome. Chariot, charge ahead with confidence. Shit. Don't be indecisive. Just choose the person. Just feel in with your instincts like you're doing and charge ahead. Stay strong and focused on the one you love. Do a little love biting if you can. It might be at a distance, so maybe you can't, but Mary Magdalene wants to say something too. Again, with the eagle, you will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. So we were talking about how you're cultivating new skills and abilities, and you're all excited about these new things you're going to be doing with your business and ways that you're going to be expanding and building on your intuition and your skills and abilities and all that stuff. And you're keeping that bigger picture in mind when you make this choice about your person you want to be with. Now, Mary Magdalene wants to say something here. So let's pick a Mary Magdalene card. Mary Magdalene, what would you like to see to the feminines the first week of January? Huh? She's like, well, Eternal embrace. Eternal embrace. Everything in the universe consists of complementary opposites. So there's no point in wishing that everyone around you was more like you. Accept this universal truth and you will avoid further disappointment. Every time you identify a quality in another that you don't like, pause for a moment and identify that same quality within you. If you have identified that quality in another, then it is sure to exist also within you. If you can't see it within yourself, it's simply because you have repressed that quality. Every quality you think you possess comes with an opposite quality attached to it. You can't have one without having the other. Read and reflect on the following sets of qualities or feelings listed in the next page several times a day. As you go, you may want to add more qualities. Slowly reflect on each one until you're able to see each of these qualities within yourself. When you are able to own and love each one equally, you will have made a major breakthrough, which leads to a newfound sense of balance and well-being. I guess so. Don't pick the person who's most like you. Oh wait. I think it's a dual message. So don't pick somebody just because they're a lot like you. Pick somebody because they are a perfect complement for you. You guys, it's probably really good. Well, I know that it's a really good thing for you guys to be opposites in a lot of ways, because somebody's got to be good at cooking. The other's got to be good at accounting. The other one's going to be good at, you guys need that balance. Here are the qualities and feelings to own and love. Positive and negative. Friendly, not friendly. Happy, sad. Peaceful, aggressive. Strong, weak. Trusting, fearful. Confused, clear-headed. Spiritual, physical. Responsible, irresponsible. Considerate, inconsiderate. Angry, calm. Feminine, masculine. Kind, cruel. If you can embrace all of those things within you, then you are ready for this relationship. You're ready for union. You've got to balance. Remember the last reading, actually, in the extended reading, we talked about like embracing your shadow side along with your light side. I think they're also saying don't fake out your person. Let them see all sides of you. Let them see all parts of you. Let's see, there was another message in there though. No, I think that was it. Psych. All right. Oh. Okay. Oh, it had to do with your career. Hang on a minute. Working with people. So this really doesn't pertain to love, but it has to do with like some of the people that you're going to be working with on some projects that you and your masculine even are going to be working on. Like, don't judge those people. Try to address any duality left in you and use them as lessons to learn more about yourself and embrace more about those things in yourself. Celebrations. You're ready to bring new and exciting things into your life, and you're doing it. I just got that song in my head again. You're doing it and doing it and doing it well. So, all right, girls. Yay. Let's get to the masculines. Using the Morgan Greer card. The gals are getting clarity. We're down to 2 people. Anything's possible. You know their place in this world. Or they're coming to it. It's like, it feels like an interview process. Like, you had 10 people interview, now you're down to 5, now you're down to 3. And so now this is like the final decision. Maybe on New Year's, you're going to be kissing the one that you're going to be. Going for it. Oh, going for the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, the one you can have it all with. That's the one you're going with. All right. All right, Spirit, please show us the Divine Masculine passion. Divine Masculine's energy the first week of January, por favor. Divine Masculine's energy. The one she's meant for. The one she loves with all of her heart. What's he going through this week of January? January 1st. Oh. Okay, Zodiac, they're like a little Zodiac card for him. Okay. Here we go. Huh. Wow. Oh, was not expecting that. Indecision. Should I stay or should I go? Moon in Gemini. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See, he's not sure. He's like, you're dating this other guy? Like, what's going on? Like, I thought we were a thing or something going on here. Let's see. This is the card of the social butterfly, someone who is adaptable but hard to pin down, and yet an agreement or a commitment may be necessary. The desire to be independent combined with the need to collaborate may lead to moodiness, restlessness, or indecision. A fresh phase at work, a promotion, or the need to move ahead into new terrain will appeal on an emotional level, prompting you to socialize and network. Writers, business people, workers in the media, and those who whose livelihood depend on good communication skills will enjoy looking for new ways to fulfill and stimulate busy and curious minds. Writing, paperwork, communication, a contract, or an agreement will motivate you to express yourself better. A particular idea, job, or collaboration will ask that you hone your communication skills. Yeah, I mean, even coming into this relationship, you got to be a good communicator, right? It may be time for something new as you're ready for the next level. Your restlessness is a sign that you're ready to step up. This is a good time for negotiation. You may come to mutually agreeable arrangement. You may come to a mutually agreement, whatever. A contract may begin or come to an end. Your emotional need for variety in life will stimulate plans for a trip, a grace period, or a holiday. Travel will present new options for you, and you may find yourself drawn to people who travel a lot, who are adaptable, or who work in communications or the media. A relationship will flourish with good communication skills. Good deal. You will enjoy seeing yourself or your partner in a new light. Singles may be in their element when this card is drawn, as commitment to one person may not suit for now. Ooh. You or someone close may be reluctant to commit, but are willing to be a companion. That's not going to cut it. The key to success right now lies in the willingness to see another person's point of view and to avoid indecision. Let me feel into that for a minute. Ooh. They're talking about communication is going to resolve any indecision. These guys definitely want commitment. We've been seeing that for a long time. So don't worry about that. And should I stay or should I go also is having to do with you and whatever you're trying to decide right now too. All right. They want their wish fulfillment too. They believe in their heart of hearts that you are their true love. They have clarity too. In their actions, they're getting rid of their karmic situations. They're getting rid of any bad habits, any toxic habits, any toxic people, any negative people. They're defending against as well as you. This is the Seven of Wands. About it can be, you know, he also. You guys have I think you guys both had that in your overall space. So he's also defending himself. He is defending himself. He's found his place in this world with you, and he wants to fight off those suitors is what's going on. That's not his wheel of fortune anymore. That's him flinging your karmic to the curb and wanting to celebrate you on top of that wheel. Celebrate with you on top of that wheel. Wow. And he wants the sun. He wants to be happy with you. He wants to be giddy and excited and like little kids together. Wow. All right, so I'm just going to lay the rest of these cards down real quick, and then I'll explain. Wow. Aw. Geez, so maybe he didn't show up. Maybe he started dating someone else because he didn't show up or something. Because he's got all this regret and disappointment in his overall space underneath the deck. And he wants justice. I mean, it could have been because of a legal matter that held him back or something. Or a contract. It's funny because contracts that's another reason we drew that Gemini card, is because contracts maybe have kept him from coming out because he had to make some, he was kind of indecisive, kind of on the fence about it because he had to take care of he had to make some justice happen. Maybe he was still getting rid of the karmic, or maybe he had some kind of like a legal battle to go through or something. But he regrets not committing to you sooner because he feels very passionate about you. And he's gone through major transformation. Now he does want to come into commitment and or marriage, wants to partner up with you, wants to speak his truth to you, and feels that you guys do have a bright future with the Star card. So what he's thinking about is that you are incredibly understanding and loving and compassionate, and you're like would make a great mother. And you're wish fulfillment to him. You're everything he's ever wanted. That's what he's thinking about right now. And in his heart, he knows you're his true love, and he wants a passionate new start. This is like not just a passionate new start. This is like a whole lifestyle change. This is like an overwhelmingly huge change in your life for the better, it's exciting change. Exciting with this true love. And in his actions, he can't get his mind off of you and either kicking his own karmic to the curb, or he can't stop thinking about you because he wants you to get rid of that person that you've been dating or something. Yeah. He may sense that you have someone else. Maybe he can't put his finger on it. Maybe he can't quite figure it out, but he's like, I know there's a third party lingering. I can just feel it. I can sense it. And it's making him feel insecure, but it's also making him want to fight for you, fight for your honor. You know, you got the world card too. So it's like he definitely feels like he's found his place in this world with you, and he's going to fight for you. He's listening to his intuition. He has that knowingness that you are his true love, and that he wants that new beginning with you. He's not gonna stop until he has you. In the future, he gives you good news, and it's gonna make both of you very happy and very giddy. Yeah, it's a little bit better. So this guy brings good news, and it's about healing. It's something that's gonna bring some healing to you guys and make you guys feel playful and happy like little kids again. He is also he's willing to make this effort with his Queen of Pentacles. He wants to work with her. Maybe that's part of the good news he wants to share. The thing that's going to really tickle them is that he has some kind of a really cool project he's been working on, and he wants her to be involved. And she's like looking over her shoulder like, what is it? Tell me. Give me the details. And he's over there just smiling. See him smiling, working on it? He's like just happy, wanting to focus on this project. She's like, din, din, din. What you doing? What is that exactly? Like, oh, that looks very interesting. So, yeah. He might be making a major decision to go surprise her somehow. Sneak up on her. Maybe he thinks that she's hiding a lover. So he's hoping that by giving her this good news, it's going to like entice her away from him. He could also be strategizing on how to make her his permanent lover. Because this is about making major decisions about your long-term future and happiness. And he's got wish fulfillment on the mind. So, and the star, his bright future. So he could also be sneaking out of a situation where he was with someone else, and he's sneaking away to go embrace his long-term lover. So that's some interesting energy. All right. Feels like he's a little bit like in limbo this week. Like not sure what to do, but he doesn't want to lose her. Can't stop thinking about her. I think it's him like wanting to make sure she's his. Ooh, luck jumped out. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Wow. The universe is encouraging him. Like, you are right to be strong about this. Like, go after what you want. Make her yours. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. These opportunities. Whatever he's trying to conjure up, whatever he's been thinking or planning for them to do, he's right to be strong about that and open your heart to the enormous growth ahead with the sun card, another sun card. Look at that. You can't get like happier than the way this card looks. It looks so happy. They have a very bright future, these two. You guys have a really bright future. He just has to open up his heart to the enormous growth ahead. Healing. I was talking about the healing. The sun card, the sun card. They're going to heal when they finally have that communication, that healthy communication that comes with this energy. You know, he's maybe been indecisive because he doesn't know if he knows everything that he needs to know about that situation, but he needs to get like face to face with her in order to heal the situation and to become like enlightened as to what's truly going on. Don't make any assumptions, masculines. Do not make any assumptions. Ask questions. Get with her face to face and ask questions. Are you with someone? Did you start dating somebody? Is something going on I don't know about? Mountain, know that you're protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Marriage, you are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. This situation could lead to marriage, you guys. So do what you got to do. Say what you got to say. Say what you mean to say. Speak your truth. Go defend. Go defend. Be the hero. Go get her. Be so happy with her that she forgets about that other dude and he falls off the wheel. You know she's your true love. You know she's wish fulfillment. She inspires the hell out of you to make this enormous change in your life. It's amazing. Don't let that fall to the wayside. World. See, and with this card I said, you know your place in this world is with her and you're willing to fight for it. This is the World card. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life because all of it's going to change. Remember how I said that this card right here was about enormous change happening, a whole new way of life, a whole new chapter of your life opening up that was like tremendous change, overwhelming change almost. Be open to these new possibilities in all areas of your life. Don't be afraid of it. Be excited about it. Another word for fear is excitement. So replace the word fear or I'm afraid with I am so excited. You know, switch that energy around to work for you instead of against you. Fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Stay present in the moment. You guys have a lot of passion for each other. You've got that fire between you. Let go of all your fears and emotional upheaval that happen when you guys talk or whatever and embrace the renewal of the present. And she is a present and you are her present. Let that fire burn and just see what happens. You guys will be renewed if you stay in the present moment and just let the fire burn and let the feelings be known. That was a very interesting reading. I don't think I've ever done one like that before. But, I mean, you got two sun cards. You got marriage. You got luck. You got the Wheel of Fortune's also about luck. Like this new chapter in your life is going to bring you a lot of luck and wish fulfillment and true love and a bright future with somebody who's super mature and understanding and loves you, and it would make a really good mother. You know, you got to get past your regrets and disappointments and sadness and do right by this person. Do the right thing. Create justice in this situation. If you put off going to see her over the holidays or whatever, because you were dealing with some kind of a custody thing and it makes you like really sad that got in the way and maybe hurt her, maybe caused her to go into the arms of another man, whatever's happened there, you can make it right. And it's a good thing. I mean, you knew best what you needed to do. So it's a good thing that you wrapped that situation up properly. But now you just got to get up step in that emperor energy and go have victory with her. Just make things go very quickly. Don't take no for an answer. Go after her with vigor, I just heard. Go get her. Go get her, you guys. Wow. Oh, they said to pull a romance card too. Express your love. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It's not too late. Even if you're afraid that it's too late, it's not too late. It doesn't, even if you think she started dating, it's not too late. It's not too late. Express your love. It's so funny. She's not going to turn you away. Just go spend time with her, just the two of you alone, and get like reacquainted. Hang on a minute and let me feel into this one. No, okay. The divine feminine is not going to deceive you. They're not going to lie to you. They're not going to say that they're not dating somebody when they are. These aren't the types of, your feminine is not like that. You maybe have been dealing with that with the karmic, but no, she'll tell you straight up if you ask her, but you just got to ask her. You got to express your love and you got to ask her. Just be honest. You've got new love that's right around the corner, so stay optimistic, okay? Go express yourself. All right. I don't even know what I'm going to call this one because this is just so like all over the place. Did she get away? Yeah. Did she get away? Can I still salvage this? Oh man, I feel for you guys. Wait, now they said take a unicorn card. This is just cycles. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body and tune into the moon's magic. Everything has its right time. Transformation happens when you go with the wrong person too. I know. Let me give you guys an example. And this is for you masculines. Okay. So I know a feminine who she had this masculine that she was just so in love with, but she was married to like a soulmate type of person, or maybe I think it was a karmic actually, now that I think of it. She was with a karmic person and she fell in love with this masculine and he started saying, hey, I want to move there and be with you and I want to start a new life. And he was all excited. And then all of a sudden he got cold feet like they do, like a lot of masculines do. And he took off on her. And then he was all wishy-washy, and then he'd talk to her every once in a while, and then he would, he was just being like that Knight of Wands energy, just wasn't very non-committal, like this kind of energy, I don't know. And finally, she just was like, okay, screw it, I'm going to stay with the karmic. She actually left the karmic, and I was so proud of her. I was so excited. I was like, yeah, because you got to make that decision for yourself when you know you're with the wrong person, right? So she left him for months, but she kept saying, Amy, I'm lonely. Amy, I'm so sad. He said he was all excited and then he ran away. And I was like, but he still loves you. He still does. He just has to mature. He still has to grow. I tried like being his cheerleader for her, and she kept, saying, yeah, but he's not saying anything. He's not doing anything. And I don't trust this anymore. And, financially she couldn't afford to be on her own anymore. And it didn't make much sense. So she moved back with the karmic. And then he comes. Dun, 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 guess what? I'm going to be in town. And she's just like, well, I went back to my husband. So don't let that be you. And she just did it for convenience, for the money. She couldn't make it on her own anymore. So it's like, that's why communication is so important in making this decision, you guys. Express your love. Communicate. You don't know the situation this person's in. They may make a really poor decision because they don't know and you're not doing anything. unless you've given them clarity as to what you feel and you've been consistent. You've said, here's what I'd like for us to do, and here's where I'd like for us to go. And you've given that person that clarity, and you guys are going forward in that way, and you guys are talking on a regular basis, and there's some consistency there, and she could do anything. She could do anything, and you don't want to miss out on that kind of love you have for her, okay? So just learn from these types of things that I have to, that I go through so that I can help you guys along on your journey. No, that's not, okay. Anyway, if this resonated for you guys, then we're going to dive deeper into this in the, in the version, the extended version that's down below. Just click on the link down below, and we will go do that. And we will do a light language blessing, look at some more oracle cards as to what's coming for you guys, maybe how to, use some discernment and stuff like that. We'll just dive a little bit deeper with this extended reading. Okay. Have a beautiful week, and we'll talk to you next week. Good luck. Bye.